Hi everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So in this episode we're going to be tackling on the Goron Mines. Now this mine isn't that big, though it's kind of tricky. It's actually one of my favorite dungeons in the game, believe it or not. This is the second dungeon of the game, and it's quite unique. So yeah, here on Goron Mines, considered the second dungeon, and we shall be tackling on. It's basically me repeating exactly what I said, but differently. Or I'm still using the same words actually. I'm just putting it in a different way. So, anyways, once you head inside, yeah, you're gonna find that you can break these wooden planks and stuff, and yeah, go through. So there's fire coming out of this gigantic pipeway thing, and it's blocking the way. Yeah, you can't walk through fire, believe it or not. So what you want to do is go ahead and step on the switch now. Our weight alone will not take it, so take out the iron boots from somewhere in our pocket and make us 10 times heavier that we put it on. And it's timed actually, so you want to head past as soon as possible. And you're going to find another switch over here, so go ahead and step on this one. This one's a bit longer, basically, or a bit trickier. You're also timed. I can't necessarily hear the timer. I'm assuming that you can hear a timer in the background. And if you can, then you can. But yeah, anyways, that's what you want to do. So as you can see, there's a new enemy over here, and it should be shooting fire stuff at it. It's a fire toad pulley, and you're going to find its equivalent water toad pulley later on actually in this mine. So that's going to be pretty interesting. It's kind of actually an annoying foe, especially when it's in the lava. You can't really take it out. I'm assuming you can take it out with your slingshot, but we're not really going to waste time. Here's another new enemy. These are torch slugs, and they're actually really annoying because they're usually on the ceiling. This one wasn't, but yeah, they usually drop on you, and it gets really annoying and things. So anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. So I do not want to fall. And I thought I was for a second, but yeah. Anyways, first off, head over here because you're gonna find a slug. Yeah, he's gonna fall from the wall and it will slow you down, believe it or not, because yeah, this is a fire shooting pipe of doom, and over here is the switch, so you're gonna have to walk long ways to cross by, and maybe you might not make it. So it's better off taking that out because it will fall on you and slow you down. And go ahead and take out that torch one, and there you go. So let's go ahead and step on the switch. I have a feeling it wastes time when it shows us this small cutscene, because when you do it again without the cutscene showing, you actually have more time. It's kind of stupid how they take time out of that. So see, once you make it, you're actually really close. Actually, yeah, we're not that close, but still, that torch slug would have slowed us down massively. And you know, with all this smashing of I don't know, switches, let's go ahead and do it again. So this gigantic platform switch thing, you want to step on it for a bit and it will slowly fall down and opens up the door to the next area, and we can progress throughout the temple and things. And you want to make sure you have your Highland shield. If I didn't mention that, we got it in the previous episode, and it's actually really important because we do not want to lose our Ordon shield. As I mentioned, it's like a collectible, because if you do lose it, you only can buy a wooden shield and you can't get an Ordon shield. They're basically the same type of shield, it just looks different, and I prefer the Ordon shield, so just don't lose it because it's a starter out thing and it's actually really cool. So that's just me, you know, I want to stick to the basics. But now that we have the Highland shield, it doesn't even matter, we're never really going to switch it, but still, you know me, I just want to keep it in my inventory. Anyways, here's a pack of Bubblins trying to attack you. What are they guarding? What's this chest of swords that's around them? Well, believe it or not, it is our first small key in the dungeon, and yeah, it opens up new pathways and things. Just, you know, one door actually, but I never understood why when you put the key inside the gigantic lock, it disappears. Can't Link like try to grab it so you can reuse it, or is each one have its own like shape? I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of sucks, you know. Link, you know, you're supposed to be smart, but you're not. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, moving platforms, you get drift, you know, jump and things. And oh my god, yeah, hey, look, we just walked down there and picked it up and we went this way. So they tried to make it look like, you know, some complex stuff, you know, you have to open it up with a small key. Then again, if you go the other direction, you'd have to walk back, so maybe it would have been kind of annoying for some people, I don't know. But this temple may look super unique, but it's not that complex. Actually, all the items are hidden in really they're really badly placed, you could say. So here's a classic enemy. This is actually a Dagongo. Now, the way it looks, it does not look like what we know, the gigantic fire-breathing thing that explodes after it. Well, it has like, it's like self-time to explode once it's dead and things. Yeah, they changed it completely, and it's like, it actually looks like a lizard more than a, I don't know, fire-breathing. It still looked like a lizard, but this one does not look like a dragon anymore. Like, it kind of looked like a dinosaur dragon thing, like at least in the previous Zelda titles. What I'm talking about is Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I actually tend to reference Ocarina of Time a lot in this Let's Play. But then again, Ocarina of Time was kind of like the pinnacle of Zelda titles, and everything was based off of that. But yeah, anyways, so as you can see, we took on that, and we made it here, and there's this weird lava that erupts every couple seconds. So as you can see, it's erupting in the background. Now what you're gonna want to do, and this is actually a unique room, you're gonna want to grab this and pull it. Now this is actually a timed wall. Like, you pull back this wall and it's gonna shut. So look over here. I think we're gonna stand here for a second. As you can see the lava going up, I'd say like go now, and then the lava goes down by the time we're here. So you want to look in the background to see if the lava is shooting from the it's lava shooting from lava. But yeah, just make sure when it's shooting, once it starts going down, you want to quickly let go of this door and then walk your way, because if you don't and you don't notice and lava, you know, shoots in front of you, you won't make it on time. As you can see, we're kind of close on time. So anyways, here's a new room, and it has water and things, and there's a new type of, I don't know, wall or something, this type of material here. What is this? It's actually a type of magnet, and you're gonna see what it can do. It plays a huge part in this temple. So what you're gonna want to do is not swim up. I don't know why I did that. I thought I'd be walking faster if I did, but yeah, as you can tell, Iron Boots does make you not able to swim. So here's this magnetic force. We stepped on the switch, which I'm gonna have to look down to look at it. Yeah, there we go, because it reverses the controls. But yeah, we stepped on this switch and it made this force of blue light that pushes us up. And now that when we stand on this weird crystal magnet, it will allow us to walk in as long as we have our iron boots, because iron boots are made out of iron, and yeah, it obviously pulls together and does things. So anyways, here is the first elder in the temple. Let's go and talk to him. How's it going, yo? And believe it or not, you're gonna have to talk to every single one, and they're gonna be doing something a little bit different here. So now that they can trust us, because Goron, you know, let us through, and now that, you know, Goron trusts us, he gives us a key shard, and each elder will give you one. Now there are 3 in the temple. Here's the first one. He's really short. He's like steaming. What the hell is? What does he have on his back? Is he like burning? No. He's like some kind of pipe. That's kind of weird, honestly, but whatever. Yeah, so we got our first key shard, and 3 of them will make a big key, and there are 3 elders, and each one will give you a piece of the key shard. So look out for that. They'll be in your way. Like I said, everything's poorly placed in this temple. As cool as it looks, don't be feared by, well, not necessarily feared, we get what I mean. So anyways, we got the dungeon map, and here we got a blue rupee. Let's go ahead and continue on in the temple by climbing up these ladders. It may not look like you can head anywhere else, but you can actually turn around and it will bring you up to a higher level in the area. So as you can see, yeah, that's where our destination lies. So let's go ahead. You actually can't use your sword in here. I found that really, I don't know, weird, because this is still considered like a house or something. It still has like the house rules, or I guess house rules. I don't know. But yeah, Zelda, they kind of did. They won't let you take out any of your weapons of sorts. So, anyways, here's an Oku, and here, yeah, basically, you do remember in the Forest Temple when we first got it, how Link was kind of, you know, disgusted. Here he's actually fine with it. He found a use to it, and maybe he likes it. But the weird thing is, I never really used an Oku. Yes, they do teleport you out of the temple if you do need it. In this temple we did walkways, so it would be helpful if we didn't want to head out suddenly. But I never used you, so why would Link like you? Like, come on, dude, you don't. So anyways, here we're gonna use this magnetic force to walk our ways around things, and yeah, here's an example, as you can see, and it takes you to the other side. It's actually really helpful, and like I said, it's like, you know, a main strategy put in this temple. So anyways, here, this room may look familiar. Yeah, we're on, once again, we're like basically going on a higher floor. And go ahead and step on this switch and it will flip you around, and you might have not noticed that there was a completely different walkway on the ceiling, so that's kind of cool. So anyways, it's actually hard to do combat here because you can tell your iron boots are really slow and you can't really jump. So all you can do is like slice, and I'd say just whatever slug stands in your way, take it out, but you don't have to necessarily fight them. It will take a while. So anyways, you want to head here, and this is from the entrance, is like the right side, and here's a chest. And you know how I mentioned several times that the chests are poorly placed? Well, here's the first piece of heart in the temple. There are 2 pieces obviously scattered, so we got our first one, and this is actually pretty unique place for a chest. Now, a lot of you guys may agree, disagree on this, and I disagree on my statement, but you'll see why I find this better than what you're gonna see where the next one is, because the next one is actually really poorly placed. But yeah, anyways, go ahead and flip yourself upside down. You can just walk around, and basically navigating is really easy on the ceiling or on the walls or anything. I actually did hear there's a glitch in the game where you can what's it called, run on, well, it like basically it gives you the same ability as the iron boots when you don't have them equipped. Like the game's glitching, and it reads it like as you have your iron boots on, and since you don't, you can actually run fast. So that's a lot helpful, as you can see, because we're running really slow. And where you're going to want to head is, as you can see through the map on the bottom left corner of the screen, you want to turn around here, and obviously the dark colored and, well, the really well shaded green is, you know, the pathways, if you couldn't tell. So don't head here. Whoa, that completely messed up everything. Don't head this way, because that is bad, because it will just lead you to a dead end. And if you can't see on the side, bottom right of the screen, not the rupees, but that torch, yeah, that's where we're supposed to head to. So now we know where we're supposed to go, and we're going the right way. So yeah, if you didn't want to skip that piece of heart, this little platforming ceiling thing would have been a lot faster if you just went this way first. But you know, who would really want to miss out on a nice piece of heart? So anyways, drop down, just go ahead and unequip it, and that's basically how it works, unequipped and equipped and things. Like I said, it's just like an item, so it's really helpful. So anyways, once again, we see this room. This is why I love this temple so much. Everything, we're like passing by it twice, and you know, all the extras places in this temple come in, you know, make sense, and it just doesn't feel like you're in the same room anymore. It feels like it's a lot more different, and that's why I consider this temple really unique, and it looks complex, but in general it really isn't, because you're in the same room, like I said. But anyways, go ahead and take out these fire keys. Basically, if you didn't know, fire keys are keys, but on fire. So yeah, I don't think I mentioned that, and I don't see it worth mentioning, but now I do, because I just don't want to forget. So anyways, go ahead and step on the switch, apply some weight, and as you can see here, this magnet of sorts is going to be moving around the area, and you can go ahead and use it. As you can see, it's like there's the blue, you know, force pulling up, so do not equip your iron boots now. So anyways, as you can see, it's going this way, and that takes you back to the beginning of the room where we once had in, so we can easily leave this temple if we want to. It's kind of easy to navigate through, because it's like a shortcut now that we've made it through ways. And you want to go ahead and step here, or stop here. Obviously this is the last pit stop. Let's go ahead and quickly take out these bubblins and things, and let's go and stab it in the crotch. A lot of you guys had mentioned that Link does stab in the crotch. I didn't notice that. Didn't feel like mentioning it, but since everybody finds that cool, alright, it actually is really cool. You know, they programmed the... I don't know if it's necessarily... I mean, it might be just a graphical glitch or something that the enemies... He's supposed to stab enemies that look like him, maybe? I don't know. But when you do stab skeletons and things, which you're going to find later on, that are actually your size, he doesn't stab them in that area. So anyways, but still, I mean, if you want to do the final blow, I suggest stabbing there, as cruel as that may sound. So anyways, yeah, thank you for telling me we got a blue rupee, because we need to know that. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I think I did, but I think it's worth mentioning again that every time you do pick up a rupee after you shut the game, it does inform you what color it is, and you know, that nice pickup jingle and things. So anyways, here's a classic enemy as well. Looks a lot different, but it is still the same enemy we all know and love, the Tektides, and they are not actually lovable. They are, I hate them so much. So anyways, first off, once you head in this room, there seems like there's things to do. As you can see, switches, walkways, things, stuff, coolness. First thing you want to do is go ahead and grab this silver key, or small key. I don't know why I called it silver, but like I said, this temple has really badly placed chests. I mean, this chest, I remember I missed it several times when I'm doing playthroughs of this, because it's so easy. It's hard. It's easy to forget. Like, you don't notice it of how easily placed it is. Like, it's just in front of you. Like, hey, here's the key right in front of you, dude. So, yeah, go ahead and pick it up. Like, why do they do that? And just have it keyless, you know? Just, the door doesn't have to be locked. But since it's like that, it's always a problem, because you always consider things to be a lot harder than it is, but it isn't. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. Some people might find it differently. It might actually makes more sense. But to me, it doesn't. I just don't understand why they put a chest right in front of you when you can easily get it. There is no strategy or difficulty into getting it. So, and maybe they're trying to introduce that you can get chests underwater. So maybe I'm wrong, but still. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, what we did is we hit that switch and we walked up this way. Let's go ahead and hit this switch. And make sure, obviously, you have the key with you, because once you perform this certain event, it's going to be a bitch to repeat if you do forget the key. So, yeah, as you can see, we hit this, and what you want to do is go ahead and jump down. You can jump down with your on boost, but Link keeps grabbing on to the ledge. So just jump off without him, and then quickly equip them on while falling in midair. Yeah, that's pretty safe, and Link can actually do it in a matter of seconds. So you're not even yeah, milliseconds. I don't even think there is a second. Like, see, it's already on. Well, he does jump, I guess. I have to give him credit on that. Anyways, here's a switch, and you want to hit it. It takes a while to activate, and then it shows you this quick scene of the door opening. Now, it's actually timed. As you can see, the switch is lit up, so you do want to. Oh god, so yeah, these goblins were attacking me, but let's go ahead and finish it. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, here's another one. So yeah, let's say I did forget the small key. I'm like, oh crap, I'm locked in here. I have to go get it. Go ahead and hit this one. And see, the blue takes a while to open. And once it's actually open, it turns off. As you can see. We'll see in a second. Plus, yeah, there you go. And then it slowly shuts down. So it's timed. It's only open for a little bit. Anyways, here's a new enemy. It's called the Beamo, and it's also a classic enemy. It looks completely different. This looks more like a house. I don't know, decoration thing. Yeah, I'd love to have a Beamo just spinning around in my house. I mean, who wouldn't? It just shoots laser down your enemy, just beams them to death. You know, if anyone passes by it or goes near it. But yeah, anyways, go ahead and head over here, and like I said, remember how I said it was really poorly placed? I've been mentioning this a lot, but this is the piece of heart, guys. Yeah, it's right here. It's just there. So, I mean, I love this game to death. Don't get me wrong. Like, this by far is my favorite game of all time, and I love this temple so much. I mean, this is one of my favorite temples, but I'm just saying, like, the way they place the chests are a little I don't know, effortless. Like, maybe just because the temple is just, it looks so different, they couldn't find places to place it, you know. Good locations to hide it. But yeah, anyways, we went ahead and cut off the tight rope to bring down the door, and now we can use it. And let's go ahead. Yeah, you can actually like put your head through this. Like, normally I'd roll, but yeah, you can do that too. Just glitch right through it. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump down and continue on through the temple. So make sure you have your small key. Yeah, it finally comes into place. And here we go. Here's another actually really unique room. This is my favorite room in the temple. It's like in between the canyons. I don't know necessarily what it is. I wonder if the Gorons actually work on this. Like, did they build these bridges and, you know, put these crates down and all those things. And but anyways, you're gonna find a herd of boblins just like shoot bubblins or see, I always say bob like for bokoblins, and I always have that problem, but they're actually bubblins with the U. And yeah, but anyways, as I was saying, yeah, you're gonna find a lot of bubblins trying to shoot you down with fire arrows, so try to ignore it. And if you did get shot with them while you have your Ordon shield or wooden shield out, it would have got burned. So yeah, we didn't encounter any enemies with fire items like the fire keys or anything until now, so that's why, you know, they introduced the Highland shield, so you don't have to get a must burn. So anyways, the small key was over here. You can't necessarily do anything else. Like I said, you know, there's parts where your question isn't answered yet, but it will be answered later on. So just go ahead and run your way and open up this door and just continue on the temple, you know, with no worries and things. And yeah, just look at things and life nicely. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, flipping switches. Oh yeah, we love this. Let's go ahead and quickly run our way. So as you can see, this one is a one gigantic switch. I mean, one gigantic crystal thing that's just in the middle. But when it flips upside down, these are for the people who suck. Yeah, if you take this mask, you suck. You're supposed to take the one gigantic one that you could actually miss timing and things. So anyways, go ahead and head over to this room. And as you can see on the map, it's kind of, you know, circular, and it looks like it's a dead end. And oh my gosh, yes, it is another room, and this is another elder, and he gives you another piece of the key shards. So now I have 2 key shards, and we're kind of set and ready to continue on through the temple. There's a weapon that's actually up ahead, so yeah, get ready, because we're really close to the weapon that lies ahead. So anyways, over here you can find a chest. I think there's some rupees. I have a feeling my wallet's almost full, actually. Nope, actually, never mind. You can only hold up to 300 rupees at the moment. Yes, you will be able to upgrade, so don't worry. And yes, they do have something to do with the bugs. If you didn't know when you actually asked that question, you are super smart. 10 awesome points for you, and I will never track these awesome points, so just forget about it. But anyways, go ahead and open up this door, and yeah, once again we are on the higher level. Thank you, Elder, for making a 2-floor elderly room. So anyways, there's a long crystal thing of sorts that you can walk. I suggest just falling down where the ledge is, and obviously because there's a chest and we want to get inside that chest, so it's pretty important. Actually no, it's not. I have a feeling it's like rupees or something stupid. So let's go ahead and just see what lies inside this chest of sorts. And it is rupees, yeah. Nothing too important. And you might be saying, but you haven't got the compass yet. How do you know it's not a compass? I'm a freak. I tend to know everything. Everything! Yeah, I'm the Zelda master, do you believe it or not? So anyways, in the next episode we're going to be coming inside what's behind this room, so get ready. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.